What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the homestead. So today, just gonna be potting up this Elberta peach tree. This is a early Elberta peach tree, right? We've had this thing for about, I don't know, 2 years, maybe. Yeah. So we've had this thing for about 2 years, and it's been sitting in the same container since we got it. We brought it home, we up potted it, and then it looked like it was dying, but then it came back strong, like strong. This thing got a mean grow game right here. It was really pleasant, really surprising to see like how it bounced back and everything. And I think one of the things that helped it is actually not planted in this container. It's sitting in a double container. But I think one of the things that helped it bounce back was, oh Lord, hope I can get it out, was the fact that it's sitting in this type of container. Wow, this thing is like in there. There we go. So there was no, so I think one of the reasons why it bounced back and it did what it did was because of this pot right here. This planter is a self-watering planter. So I think that helped it out a lot. This was one of the ones that we had to worry less about when it really got hot, because you know it had that water reservoir down there. Oh man, this cactus is in these gloves, man. So this is some corn that Keisha was experimenting with. She planted some corn in here, but it didn't do anything. It didn't work out well. So I'm trying to get this out. So all I'm gonna do today guys, is just basically up pot this thing before it gets too late in the season. Kind of, geez, racing against time here. All right, so that doesn't want to come out right now, so I'm gonna have to do that a different way. Have to cut that out. We're kind of racing against time, trying to get to as many of these trees as we can before spring gets here and these things start to wake up and come out of their dormant state. Because at that point, I don't even want to mess with them. I don't want to try to up pot them if they're starting to do, starting to wake up and put out leaves and bud and all this other stuff, put out new growth. I'm just, I don't know. I guess I'm just a little leery about messing with them at that stage in their lives. Now, if I get one from a nursery or something like that, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. But I don't know. I'm just a little skittish about messing with them at that point. Like, I'm a little bit skittish about messing with this one because it's actually putting out a lot of green. It's got some new growth here. So I guess it's waking up, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways.
Yeah. The wind. Just about to fix the wind.
Who you talking? Kamara? Oh. All right. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. This thing in this container. The reason why I was in it, there was no reason why it was in two containers. Not like for the benefit of the tree. I just put that container in here because at the time we were kind of trying to figure things out as far as the garden, how many containers we had, how many planters and stuff like that. So I just put that one in here to say I was gonna up pot it from this container to this planter. That's the only reason why I was in here. So it's not like that was some secret method that I was using to try to get it to grow. I was just marking that container for this tree, but it never got around to up potting. But I'm gonna do it today. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it into this number 20. I don't know how big it is, but it's pretty good size. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with this. We discovered this new brand of potting mix, right? Fox Farm. This one is, they got, obviously they got all the different types of potting mix with the different ingredients and different ratios and all that good stuff. But this is Ocean Forest. This was actually recommended by the same person that we were telling you in one of the other videos. We were saying that the Trap family recommended the Ocean Forest brand and the Happy Frog. I mean the Ocean Forest by Fox Farm, and then also the Happy Frog potting mix by Fox Farm. So we're going with this because he was like the husband. He was growing this raspberry bush. Man, the raspberries were like really, really good, and it was the bush was like really lush, and he was like, this is one of the things that he was using. So we're gonna use this today, right? Some of this, not the whole bag, right? But this has it's a unique blend of good things from the earth and sea. Contains earthworm castings and bat guano, and obviously it has some other stuff in here. Peat moss, perlite, sandy loam fertilizer, derived from fish emulsion, crab meal, shrimp meal, earthworm castings, bat guano, kelp meal, and oyster shell. So when we went to get this stuff, I didn't bring my knife. When we went to get this stuff, the guy at the store actually recommended this for established plants, right? Established plants and trees. And he recommended the Happy Frog as a seed starting mix, even though it's a potting soil. I know a lot of people are against that, but we gave it a try, and we like the results. We like the results. Keisha was saying that the Happy Frog, the potting mix, when she used it for her seed starting, it actually did better than whatever it was she was using before. Like, she couldn't get the things to germinate right before. Then we used that, and then it started working. You know, everything germinated, 100% germination on the next go round. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me back up. Let me go ahead and fill this about halfway. This. There we go. So about halfway with that. There we go. All right, so we got that in. Now I'm going to throw in some fruit tree fertilizer. This is just a 454. But the reason why I'm using this one specifically, the reason why we grabbed this specifically is because this has what they call mycorrhiza in it, which is basically a fungus that helps the roots to absorb more nutrition and more water out of the soil. So throw a smidge of this in there. I think that'll do. I got big hands, so. So now I'm gonna go ahead and throw this tree up in there if I can get it out the pot. This pot did, look, it still has water coming out. Now we haven't watered this thing, I haven't watered this thing in about a month or two. And it still has water in the reservoir, so that's good. I'm hoping that it's not root bound, but I think it will be. Because like I said, it's been in here for like 2 years. So let's see if it's loose enough to come out now. Uh-oh. Get some resistance. I don't like the way that feels, because the soil is not dry, so it's not like it's I might have to turn this upside down, so it's not like it's gonna slide out in one piece. It's actually moist, so it's probably gonna try to fall apart on me. Look at that. Yeah, it took on the shape of the planter, the bottom part of the planter. But you see that, y'all? That, yes, it's had a little bit of root boundness going on there, but that's okay. Just a little bit, but that's okay. I think we got it early enough. Yeah, I don't think I have to I mean, maybe I do, maybe I should, but I'm not going to. Root prune. And we had a question in the comment section from a subscriber, or at least a viewer, and he was asking, or she was asking, why do we grow our things in pots, in containers? And just simply put, we don't know where we want our final resting place for these trees to be. Like, we're limited on space, and we have to consider what we want to grow, and put trees in certain spots to shade out a portion of the garden, and things that's supposed to get full sun aren't getting full sun. So we have them growing in pots right now, so we can restructure, figure out what we want things to be, and then if we decide to go in the ground, then we'll go in the ground. That's the main reason. The second reason is that some of the things that we grow, we may need to take in the house because it gets too cold. So we don't have to dig it up, take it in the house, put it in the garage or whatever, then bring it back every year. We just drag it in with the tub. So, and then lastly is I forgot. So anyway, so the roots on this thing were pretty rough, but I think she's gonna do okay. I think she's gonna be fine. Go ahead and throw her in here. All right, I'm gonna have to put some more in there. I don't care about these. These are my work pants. That's what these pants are for. I'm gonna throw her in there, but I need to put some more soil. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw, and I'm gonna throw in some more of this. All right. Now, throwing a little bit more of this. At this level, not a whole lot, but just to give it something to hold on to. Something, as my stepdad used to say, just a little something to hold it over until, until it wakes up and it starts to feed real good. A little something to hold them tight. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and backfill with some of this superfood. Which is just composted manure that we get from a local farmer free. I have a lot of faith in this tree because, number one of our friends over at Savings Green Homestead, or Lakeisha King Savings Green, sorry. Wait a minute, which one? What's it? It's Savings Green Homestead.
Drop it in the description.
Yeah, we'll drop it in the description. We'll link it, link their channel or something somewhere. It's corn.
Wow, corn is still
Really in there. There we go.
Wow, that corn had that many roots?
It did. Corn, y'all. So she has the peach tree, and that thing is huge. It puts out a ton of peaches. So between her and another family that I saw, they had a peach tree.
That's another one?
Mm-hmm. They had a peach tree growing in their front yard, right by their door, like 5 feet from their front door, and it looked like the peach. This other family that I saw, like 4 or 5 feet from their front door, they had a peach tree, and it looked like it was just, if I remember right, it looked like it was just growing straight up in a straight line, right? It wasn't like all over the place, but it was putting out a lot of fruit. Because I remember standing on this porch and I was looking at it like, man, this thing is full of peaches. And I asked them, and they were like, yeah, my mom planted it, and it's right here a couple years ago, and it was like as high as, I think it was actually taller than the porch ceiling, like the roof. It went up past that. So we've seen peach trees actually grow out here successfully. So I have a lot of hope in all the peach trees that we have. So I have hope that this one, and faith that this one is going to bounce back pretty well. Right. The last thing I'm going to do is, second to last thing, is I'm going to throw some of this steer manure.
Wait, is it waking up already?
I think it is. Some of these. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I think it's already. Yeah, I hope I didn't do more harm than good, but which is another reason why I'm glad I chose not to root prune. But I'm gonna throw this last bit of steer manure on top, just to top dress it. Because the name of the game, y'all, is feed. Feed, feed, feed. I don't even know if you can overfeed. I've seen some people put a lot of stuff in their garden, and the stuff, it comes out fine, right? So I don't know if you can actually overfeed or not. All right. So pull some back from around the base of the plant, from the base of the tree. 2 inches of that down as a top dress. And then I'm gonna mulch back on top. Because it does get hot here. I'm gonna throw the same mulch right back in there. It does get hot here, but we need to keep this stuff, make this hold on to as much moisture as we can. Retain as much of this moisture as we can in this soil. Hopefully that's enough organic matter in here to keep this thing satisfied.
Gotcha.
But we'll keep y'all posted on how it turns out. You guys will see it. That's why we're doing it, right? We're gonna walk y'all through everything that we do. Some things we're gonna win at, some things we're not. But either way, you're gonna get to see it firsthand. So that's it, y'all. That's it. Just repotted the Elberta peach tree. Hopefully she likes her new home. Spread the roots out, take a look around, you know, all that good stuff, get comfortable. So with that being said, y'all, that's it. That's all I got for y'all for today. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.